Welcome! I know I have not been posting any videos for a very long time. I was very busy, but even more important factor is that really nothing was happening with my plants. There were no flowers, there were no blooms, and if something was flowering, I already made a video about it before. So yes, I know, I neglected my channel a lot. However, today my Faucaria tigrina opened its flower, and I don't even know whether it opened its flower for the first time or not. The flower is quite large, so probably it's not the first time it's opened. Faucaria is a mesemb, which means it's a member of the large family Mesembryanthemaceae, and it comes from South Africa. Mesembs are extremely interesting. They include lithops and fenestrarias and other plants that are very unique and unlike anything else. And just like other mesembs, Faucaria tigrina is opening its flowers for the day and closing for the night. But unlike other mesembs, it is a plant that requires a little bit more moisture than, for example, lithops or fenestrarias. I made a video about this plant, Faucaria paucidens, and as you can see, there is a flower, or rather remaining of a flower, that I showed you about a month ago on this plant. And can I zoom it a little bit closer? No, just a little bit. I can zoom it just a little bit. As you can see, the leaves here on this plant are quite wrinkled, which is an indication that the plant has not been watered enough. So, unlike lithops and other plants from the Mesembryanthemaceae family, Faucarias like to be watered a little bit more. So I will have to give it some more water. However, just like with other mesembs and with other succulents for that matter, it's always better to underwater a plant than overwater it. If you have a plant that has succulent leaves, which means leaves that are designed to store water, it's always better to water it a little bit less than a little bit more, because it's an indication that the plant is designed to deal with periods of drought, with dry periods. This Faucaria tigrina, is relatively new to my collection. It is a plant that I bought quite recently, and it has opened its flower for the first time, and I really hope that it is the first of more flowers that will open. For example, here there is a flower bud, and here there is a flower bud, and I hope there will be a flower bud here. So in about 2 weeks or so, there should be more flowers opening, and maybe I will be able to show it to you in 2 or 3 weeks time, covered with flowers. This Faucaria, after all its flowers open and then fade, will go through a dormancy period. I will put it in a cold place. I will put it in a place that is well lit, and I will not water it at all. And then I will water it again in the spring. And then I will watch its leaves. And when they start wrinkling a little bit, I will water it again. As you can see, my Faucaria is in a clay pot. So what I am doing with plants that require very little moisture, I water them from below. I put them on a saucer, and then I put just a little bit of water in the saucer, enough for the pot to be submerged, but not enough for the soil to touch the water. And that way, a clay pot, which is porous, will suck up the water and will give some moisture, but not water, to the roots of the plant. And that way I prevent the roots from drying out, but at the same time I don't give the plant too much water, which could result in rot. Well, that's about everything that I wanted to share with you today, that I wanted to tell you about my Faucaria. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.